Yes, you've got it right. This is black coffee with a side of tea. Here we are, airing every Thursday at 8 p.m. Zoey Raz, Tea Baby, and Divine Feminine Energy. Yes, we are looking forward to interacting with many. Tune in to Black Coffee with a side of tea.
Hey guys, welcome back to Black Coffee with a Side of Tea. We are closer and closer to the holidays. I feel like this month this flew by. If you aren't aware, we have a full moon in Aries and Taurus. I know for myself and one of my cousins that just got married, the moon always takes me down. I've been tired for the last couple of weeks. It makes me extremely tired. I don't know why I was taking multiple naps on top of multiple naps on top of multiple naps. It just drags me down. So I'm pretty sure everybody is feeling the effects of this particular moon, and we're in eclipse season. So full moons are about releasing. So if there are things that you want to release out of your life, habits, people, whomever, whatever it is, go ahead and do the work and go ahead and release those things that no longer serve you. So I want to bring in my ladies, and we're gonna do our sister check-in. All right, ladies.
Hey y'all.
Happy
Hey,
Thursday.
girl.
Happy Thursday.
Actually the last Thursday in October.
Hmm. Ain't that something? It sure is. It sure is.
The last Thursday in October. I was like, wait a minute, this is the last Thursday in October. Oh my
Mhm.
God.
I didn't forget because we do have the cosplay party this weekend, so I did not forget. Ready to go to
Right?
the party.
What is it?
Yeah. My
It's a
niece is
cosplay party.
she's an October baby, and so she likes comic books. She's kin to my brother. My brother is a huge comic book fan,
Oh, cool.
and so she's doing a Halloween party, aka birthday party. So she's doing
Okay.
you come
Like a
with your costume.
costume. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay, cool. That's
Your favorite
interesting.
comic book character or your cosplay. So that's
That's
what
cool.
this weekend.
I
So
like how people come up with different like themes and stuff to parties. I think that's really cool.
yeah, I think it's necessary, especially with kids
Mhm.
in the era that they're growing up in now. You
Hmm.
kind of have to give a theme party because the stuff that we just we just for me I just got we it wasn't a theme party. It was just like a regular birthday party. You had hot dogs, you had a cake, and you got your presents.
Yeah.
Now kids are wanting more antics to a birthday. Even when my child was growing up, I had to do a themed birthday party. It's not as elaborate as the ones I see now. I'm not spending thousands of dollars on a birthday party. I'm just
Yeah,
not.
me either. I'm not spending thousands of dollars on a birthday party. I can make it look really good. I'm very creative, so that's something that is a plus for me. But I'm not spending all that money on no first birthday party where you won't even remember it. It's for the
Yeah, they
adults
don't
that
remember it.
doing that. Yeah.
Yeah, they don't even remember one through maybe 1 through 5. They don't remember when they get to like 6, 7,
Been
and
to
8.
my children's birthday, so you already know I goes all out.
I know you do. I've
I
been
don't care if they not gonna remember it or not. We're gonna have
there.
a pinata and all.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, we
but
did
see,
have a
and
pinata.
so I'm not taking away from that. What I'm saying is I'm not gonna go out and go all crazy and spend it when I know I'm very creative and I can do it myself and be
We
creative on
budget
my own.
friendly.
Like I don't need a party planner to go blow up balloon. You know what I
Oh
mean?
no,
I
I
don't
don't
need
use
all
no
that.
party planner and all that
Yeah, I
mess.
don't need
I
all
go
that.
all out with the decor. Like I just need all the decor.
Yeah.
Like I'm
Yeah,
planning.
of
My
course.
son is a
Yeah,
New Year's baby, so
Mhm.
it's up.
Yeah,
We
it's
doing
it's
very
always up.
doing
important.
all
It's a
up.
party
We doing.
regardless.
He's old enough now, so it's up. We doing.
Oh yeah, my
We
best
doing a
friend.
whole New Year's party.
Yeah, I know that's right. I know that's
He's
right.
turning 7. We having the New Year's Day hats. We're
Yeah.
having streamers. It's gonna be a red and white blue theme. We're
Oh,
doing
yes.
a red, white, and blue Fortnite cake.
Come
It's
on,
up.
Fortnite.
We're gonna have fun. Yes,
No
we
doubt.
having fun, girl.
I
Yes.
found out what characters in Fortnite. See, now I gotta have all these themed
Right. Now I gotta
outfits to go.
It's a lot, and the crazy thing about the Fortnite characters, you can now those are some that you can actually make yourself. Like
Hmm.
you really don't necessarily have to buy a costume for Fortnite because a lot of their characters are like real life characters. My child
Oh
came and said, "Mom, can you buy me Nicki Minaj on the game?" What?
yeah.
No, he wanted a Nicki Minaj skin girl for his game. I'm like, no.
Speaking of costumes, ladies, let's look at how when we was growing up, the costumes was like $10, maybe less than that. They might have been like $6, $7. Now, when you look at costumes, they like $30, and you gonna wear this costume one time.
Let me
This
tell you
is
what I
gonna wear it
found.
one time, and it was made out of plastic back then. If you think about it, had the
Yeah.
plastic that you would step inside, and by the
Yes,
time
and
you
sweat.
got through trick or
It's sweat.
treating, you had tears and
It was stuck
holes.
in your body.
Yeah,
hard.
you was tattered and torn by the time you got to the end of the day.
Exactly.
You
Don't
know,
move too fast because it was gonna be ripped, honey, and your outfit was gonna be ruined. But I did for your niece party. I did find me a Velma costume for a little bit of nothing. It's cosplay Velma, and I paid under $20 for it, and it's
well,
definitely
see,
given. So
the slim people get the under $20. When you
I
go
went to the
past,
kids.
right, so when you go past a size
If I
16,
spice to let it hang out the skirt, I can too. It's up.
you gonna get
Your
whatever.
daddy, she want her panty. She
So I
doing it.
don't recommend where I don't recommend anybody go to is the spirit store.
Absolutely not. That's a hoax inside of a
That's
hoax.
a ripoff.
It's a hoax
What?
inside of a
The
hoax.
costumes are
Spirits.
$40.
Yeah.
All
On
the
Amazon,
costumes,
they
y'all, that I
$40.
looked at for my babies, yes, they $40 on Amazon too, and in Walmart, they $40. The Fortnite costume, the only kind of costumes you're gonna get that's really like in the 20s is the cheap ones that like either your child can't breathe in it because it's like a mask that go over their head
Yeah.
that's not insulated, or like it's just cheap to the point where you just don't want your child in it because it's just cheap. It's given. I made it at home.
Nothing not breathing for one night. I'm sorry. Let's
You're not gonna breathe for Halloween. Come the next day, you're gonna be out of there. No Thanksgiving, cause baby, they cheap.
Danae over there. She said, hey, Danae
cousin.
Sims, thank you for tuning in. Yeah, I don't think I want to die on Halloween. I just and then Halloween
Right.
is in the
It's
middle
so
of the week.
different. It's so different from when we were younger. Well, I know for me when I was younger, it's a lot sexier too.
It is
So
a lot
I don't
sexier.
know when.
I think it's always been there. I think, but they used to kind of like separate it a little bit.
Okay, is that
Because
what
they had
happened?
separate parties. Now they kind of intertwining, and there's well, if you think about it, the internet allows access to so many things now that that I didn't grow up having access. We didn't have internet.
Yeah, we
We had a
didn't.
rotary
Not
phone.
like that. Not like we do now.
No, kids have access to everything. That everybody's walking around with a cell phone, and now all they have to do is go on the internet to pull up information. As long as they know how to search and YouTube, all of that, they can pull up all of that stuff. So it doesn't. There's no
It's like
barrier.
no filter. It's really
Yeah,
no
it's no
filter.
filter.
Yeah.
It's no
Okay,
filter.
I can see that. I can see that. And so now it's to the point where it don't matter. Everybody just see it. Everybody just sexy. Kids be at the party too. It is what it is.
Well, you know, most kids' parties turn into adult parties anyway.
True.
I just don't be understanding that. Like, you got enough time to celebrate you. You're supposed to be celebrating your child. Like, I don't know alcoholic beverages. And my child born on New Year's Day. And like, no alcohol in my child party. I'm sorry, but nobody gonna be drunk and falling over at my child party. You're gonna
That
get put
part.
out.
Yeah.
And probably beat up. I don't be playing. I'm one of those
You
people.
could go
Like, don't play
home.
with my child.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because that's their party. That's their birthday. I don't feel
It's
like
their
a
moment.
kid should. Yeah, I
It's
don't feel
their
like
Yes.
moment.
a kid should sacrifice that for an adult. No, it don't make sense. Let
It's
them
their
enjoy their
moment.
No,
Allow them to be
no.
kids. Allow them to have fun.
Yes, I
Don't
agree.
I
you can't
think?
take a 24-hour break.
Well, I mean, some people can't take a 20. Well, you already
Well, they
know.
shouldn't have had kids.
Right.
Well, I mean, let's not even go there.
Okay.
Zoe.
Some people have addictions, though. They have substance abuse issues, and they
Yeah.
can't go without a drink or without a smoke or a hit of whatever or a snort, whatever you want to call it.
Not a
And so, girl,
snort.
they just can't go without it. Gotta
Oh,
get
I'm
that
glad I only
nose
took one
dirty.
sip because
You
I was.
almost made two babies spit that
I
drink
know.
out.
I'm glad I only took
That
one
nose
sip.
dirty, girl. I'm telling you.
We'd have had to go ahead and go to commercial because I've been
I'm
choking
choking
over
it
here.
up.
Girl, I'm
So
telling you.
I'm glad we started the show on a light note. So I do want to take a moment of silence. I'm going to share my screen. It's in reference to a black actor that was very poignant during the 70s, 60s and 70s.
Ugh.
You already know what I'm going to put up there, Zoe.
Mhm.
Hey Jay,
Hey,
what's up,
Jay.
gang, gang,
Hey, what's up?
gang? What's up?
Gang, gang. What's up, my girl?
Hey, thank you for
Mhm.
tuning in. So I just want to take a moment of silence because and then I just want to mention like life is so short and he had a rich life. So
Mhm.
let me share my screen. So Richard Roundtree passed away. He was 81 years old. So that's a long time um to be, he lived a long time. Of course, we want to send our condolences to his family. We just want to take a moment of silence because he was instrumental in Shaft and in Roots
Mhm.
for his roles, right? And then I don't know if you ladies ever watched Own the Cherish the Day, that was by Ava DuVernay. She had a series where he was playing the father on there to one of the well on that particular show, and you could kind of tell at that particular moment that he was going through something.
Mm.
You could kind of see that he was not well, and but still was, oh, as we, even when we're sick, I know that us as African Americans, we push through, right?
Yep.
We are the most resilient people I know. Even when we're not feeling well, we're still going to try to do our best and put forth a great effort.
At
So
least
I just
fake it
want
till you make it.
right, absolutely. So I just want to take a moment of silence for actor Richard Roundtree, and again send our condolences to his family and
Rest
his
up, Shaft.
right. So just one moment of silence.
Girl, I'm dead.
All right. So that was the one thing I did want to bring that up prior to all the other stuff that I always have, always have. So because y'all already know I have like a plethora. Of,
But you know what? That really when I saw that he had passed away, and I saw like the cause of death, it really does make you want to just say, hey, it's time I take control over my eating habits. It's
Yeah,
time I take control
absolutely.
over my health. Because, like I tell people, cancer is a cell, it's a living cell, and it procreates cell by cell by cell by cell.
Yes.
And so,
Yes.
you're not going to
Amen.
get that from a plant. You're not going to get a cancerous cell from a plant. And this is me. A lot of people be like, oh, no, no, no. I honestly believe that I don't think I can get cancer from plants. And I think I could reduce the risk greatly by just not eating any animal product, because I think animals are like us, pass one
Yep.
thing to the next, one thing to the next. And so it really makes you think, even though he had pancreatic cancer, it just kind of make you wonder, like, did that stem from something else?
Right.
Um,
Absolutely.
so a lot of us blacks are dying from cancer, ironically.
Yep.
Absolutely. So it does make you look over your life and try to make the necessary healthy changes to live healthier a healthier lifestyle.
Yep.
Um it's a day, I can tell you from my experience, it's a daily thing because your mind will be saying, "Oh, girl, go and get them cookies
The
and them
double stuffed
sweets."
Oreos at that. It's the double
Right.
for
Girl,
me.
the Oreos is
Don't get
vegan.
that ice cream. Don't go ahead and eat the pint. Don't let it sit in there and get old.
Not the whole thing in
I
one
don't even think, but
sitting.
like dairy, me and dairy, we severed our relationship a long time ago. I don't consume dairy. Um,
Yeah,
I
dairy
just don't.
is a
I don't know.
hard
Just yeah. Uh,
habit to break.
I love ice cream.
I don't have to have it. Yeah, I
I
don't have that kind of
Me,
relationship with
me
dairy.
and Zoe say,
I
me and
like
Zoe got a whole
cheese.
different relationship with
I got
ice
I
cream.
got a list of favorites, you
You know,
know.
my thing is cheese. My thing
That's
is
the
cheese.
hardest relationship to break.
Mine
It's
is
cheese.
mine is rice,
No, I
butter,
ain't
and
gonna have to have
sugar.
no
That's
rice.
the
I'm sorry.
biggest part
Me and
because
rice can never talk ever again.
no.
Oh no,
Jay,
I'm gonna have me some
Jay
rice.
say
I had
peach
rice and
cobbler.
gravy yesterday.
Yes,
Huh?
Jade. Because I don't even like all the
You
peaches.
don't need milk for peach
I just want
cobbler though,
the
so we good. That's healthy. That's peaches.
Yeah, it's
And cinnamon
true.
is an anti-inflammatory,
Hello,
so we're
talk to
good.
them. Talk to them. That's the
Wait
diet.
a minute.
You put spices and cinnamon
She
in
put a spin on it.
yes.
Don't do the peach cobbler now, Jay. We can't never get rid of that. You gonna revoke your blackness card. We gonna forever have peach cobbler at the cookouts.
Hello,
Right, exactly.
everyone. Each and every one, even the birthday
I know,
party.
Jay. That's a hard one too. That's so.
Yeah, I love
So if
peach
you just
cobbler.
think about it, if you make small changes, those changes do go a long way. Especially like if you are a soda drinker. I've never been like a so. Mine was tea. You've been a
Ooh,
soda
girl.
drinker.
Maybe mine
That's a
is a
hard.
Fanta pineapple.
So I love sodas, don't get me wrong. But one thing that I did learn is that you have to do what works best for you.
That's
So
right.
some
Mm.
people can't shake certain things, right? Like me, I like to eat my cookies still. But I don't buy soda, right? I don't buy soda. I don't buy like a whole bunch of junk food. I don't buy all of that stuff. I buy food to cook and stuff like that, not snack, right? So you
Right.
just have to alter your diet for what works best for you because
Absolutely.
certain people don't eat after a certain time. Certain people cannot eat carbs. Certain people can switch
I can't
brown
eat
rice
carbs
to
Yeah,
white
neither.
rice. I'm not
that's
eating no damn
different.
brown rice. I want white
Mm.
rice. So, do what works best for you.
Jay said she can't get enough peach cobbler.
Yeah, girl.
Yeah,
I love peach
that's what
cobbler.
they've been. I was following somebody that does fitness training, and he said the same thing. But he did recommend for anybody that's trying to lose weight. He did say increase your consumption of water,
Mhm.
preferably room temperature water. And the amount of water you drink is not a standard number. It's based on your BMI and your height weight ratio.
Mhm.
And that's going to determine how much more water you can put into your body because how much water works for one won't work for the other and vice versa. But he
Right.
also said that incorporate leafy greens, power greens into every meal. And one thing about our counterparts is they're going to put a green in their food. It don't even matter. They're
Every
going to put some
time.
health
They
in their
definitely gonna
meal.
do it
Time.
And what they
every
going to do
time.
at a place that, yeah, a place that can serve
Dollar
short
Tree.
ribs, they can serve baked mac and cheese. Becky's going to get a salad.
They're still gonna
Okay,
find one. Yes.
and a tap water.
Yes,
And
ma'am.
tap
Okay, that's
water.
what we
That's
learned,
right.
and that's what we're gonna do. And so us, we want to splurge. You want to put it out. Oh, I got enough money. Let me get the lamb. Let
And the
me get this, that,
extra
and the third,
cheesy macaroni and cheese with
and
the
all that
fries.
fat and stuff
On the
just
side.
sitting there.
Why?
Yep, all that fat and stuff just sitting there. So I'm guilty of it. I love me a good lamb chop seared with a baked mac and cheese. Yes,
Mhm.
indeed, and a lemonade to wash it down. But
Making me hungry.
All right.
you got, I'm picking and choosing my battles, girl. I'm
You got
trying.
to.
Yeah, you
You got
But
to
I
do.
pick
grew
and
up
choose.
not eating snacks. My mother did not allow us to have snacks. So I'm not one of those kids that grew. I literally was on a high protein diet my whole life. And so
Mhm.
that's why I've never had weight issues. And I didn't realize that till I got grown that my mama meats, vegetables in your meal, sometimes rice or potatoes. You don't do desserts. My mom didn't buy none of that junk food and all that. You couldn't have no
Right.
candy. Like she just didn't want no kids bouncing off the wall was the reality. But in the back end of it, we was actually eating healthy. Water, we couldn't have no soda. So I grew up with that. So now when I got old enough to buy my own groceries and I put what I want in there, I noticed the difference of how I gain weight and how slow my metabolism is lately because I'm incorporating a lot of carbons, sugars.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I have to stay away I have to stay away from the breads and the pastas because
I love me some good pasta.
that's why I bought 1 pint of ice cream and it's been in there since.
Yes. We shall never pause.
Never. Me and Brett got a relationship.
I love
Me
it.
and Brad don't have to be friends though.
Relationship, baby. We ain't never break it up.
So
It's
you,
the
Divine.
Hawaiian, it's the little Hawaiian rolls for me.
That's what I'm saying. So those are the ones that take me all the way
Listen
down.
for some butter croissant rolls, baby. The butter croissant is gonna do me and my coffee, and that ham and Swiss croissant at Starbucks, and that chocolate croissant is gonna be the death.
Girl,
I got to have it.
I'm talking about the blueberry
Come on,
and the
Jade,
other
yes.
chocolate muffins, okay?
Yes.
Give it
Girl.
Them Hawaiian rolls take
Oh
me
yes,
out.
a good chocolate chip muffin, girl.
Chocolate chips. So my
chocolate chip muffin, girl. It took me to a place of
my grandmother didn't eat bread at all. Like she wasn't a bread person. She would make her a hamburger or a cheeseburger with no bread and would just have like the patty with the cheese on it and then mix her some to take some mayonnaise, put salt and pepper and garlic powder and mix and then eat her burger like that, no bread. So I grew up not
she a soldier.
Just
a
she didn't eat bread. So it's hard for me to eat bread even when I was eating hamburgers and years ago.
Yeah.
I would take the ends. I'm like my other best friend. Take the corners of the bread and bread off.
My child.
I would take the corners of the bread off, and then by the time I got to the end part of the burger, I was just holding the meat.
Baby, mine dismantles the burger the same way. And I'm like,
no, mine cuts the edges off his bread on any sandwich, and on a burger, he'll eat it, but he can only have the meat and the bread. No sauce, no vegetables, no cheese, no nothing, just the meat and a bun. That's how he wants. I think he be eating.
Really want the bun. That's really what he likes. But he'll eat the meat.
Yes, Jade. Mm-hmm.
I think so, Jade. You want to some? Are you a nutritionist over there?
Yeah, hey, come on. Jade's on it. I definitely agree with Jade when she said the warm water is beneficial. Yes, I do that in the morning with lemon. Mm-hmm. So I put lemon in my water in the morning prior to me consuming my coffee. I think putting water in your body first when you're going to drink something that's going to dehydrate your body is very, very important.
Now. Let me drink some water right now while we talk.
Well, I started doing ginger. So what I've started doing on the tip of a YouTuber that I follow that has a fitness channel, I chew ginger like gum. And it's a natural diuretic. It's an anti-inflammatory. And it also decreases your cravings for food. So it's antidepressant. And you just take your ginger. And if you want to really have some flavor to it, you can take you some fresh lemon, put it in your squeezer and get the juice. Cut your stuff up real fine, sit it in the jar, put a lid on it. No sugar, just put a lid on it. Ginger naturally has sugar. And just take it out, scoop a little bit out, put it in your mouth and just suck on it, chew on it all day. It's good for bad breath in the mornings. It have a lot of benefits. So I started doing
nauseous.
Will the lemon? I'm sorry. Will the lemon like dilute the ginger taste? Because I don't really.
Yes, that's what it does. Ginger really doesn't have a pungent taste, but the taste that it does have, the lemon will kind of even it out. It'll even out the flavor. It'll give it more of a citrus taste, but keep in mind, lemon is also stripping. So if you have lemon and a combination of ginger, if you're chewing on that, it's going to definitely do the trick because lemon by itself does the trick. If you put it in your water.
So I put lemon and mint in my water. And so, like when I go run, I'll freeze half of it, and then I'll pour, water in it to keep it cold. But like the mint is so strong and the lemon is so strong, that's all you taste.
Yep.
It's
That's
So
really
you
good.
can try freezing your ginger. Freeze your ginger and lemon water together. Put that in a line it with plastic before
Mhm.
you put it in the fridge, and then put it in your cup and freeze it and use that as your ice cube instead of the
Okay.
water, and then pour your warm water and shake it, and as it melts you'll get all those antioxidants and all
That's
that,
smart.
and
that's
it'll
it.
go right down,
I'm gonna
and
try
it'll be
That
easy to
part.
come out and peel it right
Yeah,
out the
you can
bag.
just pull it off. That's cool. I'm gonna try that.
That
Yeah,
I'm gonna try
I
absolutely.
that.
saw
Okay.
someone on Instagram doing that with her fruit. She
Mm.
put her fruit, yeah, in one and put it in, froze it, and then she put her water on top like that, and she used it as ice. And that way, when it melted, it was no water.
Yeah, that's cool. Okay.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's cool. I didn't even think about using fruit, but that's a good idea.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
if you
that is
mix
a
the
good idea. So
ginger,
I
the
have to try
lemon,
that.
put it in the freeze it, and it'll make a cube. Make sure it's not too big for your cup. And if so, you can just use, the ice chipper
Yeah.
and just put it in your cup. As it melt, all you'll get is lemon and ginger in your water.
Yeah, that's cool. I'm gonna try the ginger. I'm gonna freeze some ginger. Okay, yeah, because I know
Hmm.
I don't like ginger. I tried ginger before and I was like, that is disgusting. But I never tried any
And
other form of ginger. Yeah, I'm gonna try that. That's cool.
yep, it's been working. Suppressing my appetite because working from home, girl,
And
Mm-hmm.
these
so what I
thighs are
was
starting
doing,
to
what I
out.
was doing to curb my appetite, I was taking shots of apple cider vinegar.
Yeah, that's another one.
But see, that breaks down the enamel on your teeth, so you have to be careful with that. I stopped
Right.
taking ginger or those shots because it breaks that enamel down, and your enamel is something on your teeth that can never rebuild itself up. Once
Right.
it's gone, it's gone. And so they recommended that you either use a syringe and put that down your throat, or
Mm.
that you dilute it a little bit with water, or they said you can take the pill supplements. So I
Yeah.
started taking the
I
pill
take the
supplements
gummies.
instead.
I do the gummies.
Okay.
Oh yeah, and that the gummies. Yeah,
The
because
gummies
I
for
was
me are better.
disappointed. Yeah, I was disappointed when I found out about that because I had the liquid apple cider and I was taking it, in a spoon in the
Hmm.
morning, like nothing. And they said that spoon number one and that vinegar, a combination of both. It said if you leave the vinegar sitting on the spoon, it'll turn the spoon colors because it's so strong. And it said it will literally break down here on your teeth the enamel to the point where your teeth will start going bad and you'll start getting tooth pains and stuff. So I was like, okay, no more
Absolutely.
liquid for me.
Girl.
All right, so let's go to the next story.
Poor
So the
chef.
next story is about, we talked about this. I think I mentioned it last week, but for the list of where to take somebody on the on the first date.
Oh
We
yeah.
talked about the girl that was in the car that didn't want to get out because she was at the Cheesecake Factory. So now they have put together a list
A
of
whole
all the
formal list.
places that
Okay.
you don't want to be taken to on the first date. Um, Hold on one second. I'm gonna share the list. It's an extensive list, and I think we talked about this last week because we said
We talked
on the
about this.
first date
Yeah.
you still getting to know somebody,
Mm-hmm.
right? So it's a group of women on Facebook created the list of places. So this it's like 28 places on here: sporting events, Waffle House, a bar for just drinks, hookah bar, bowling, somewhere that requires a long drive,
That was a girl. I commented on that.
movie night,
So
family
I
function.
heard,
I can
yeah, I
understand
heard this
family
one on the
function.
radio. I heard that
Right.
on the radio this morning. And in the long drive, yeah, you not gonna take a long drive with somebody that you don't know like that. That's not gonna be your first date.
Right. That's not going to be a first date. It's not going to be a family function because you don't know them and you don't want to introduce them to your family.
My thing is this. So let's turn the tables. So you're telling me if Sierra were not married to Russell and Russell invited you to a sporting event to hit one of his games, you're not going to show up?
Absolutely.
Right.
That's silly.
I'm going to be, hello, let's think logically.
They're
You're
gonna-
telling me if someone owns a hookah bar and they say, come by my place of business so we can hang out, I have the tab, you and your girls come through. Are you coming?
Yeah, we
I'm
coming.
going.
We all coming.
I'm going.
Right.
We
Okay,
both
and
right.
you're not going to the Red Lobster's shrimp fest when you can all you can eat shrimp. You're not going. You're not going. You're just
I'm
not gonna
happy.
go
You
because
can
it's Red.
take
I'm
me.
gonna be
Let me
there.
tell you something. Take me to some food, a couple of drinks, maybe even some hookah and shoot some pool. I'm gonna have a good time.
My thing is like people put too much emphasis on the setting. It's not about the setting. It's about getting to know the person that has invited you on the date, and it shouldn't matter where they're taking you to. It's do you all mutually agree? Maybe y'all
Right.
have in common that y'all love hot wings or y'all love seafood, and the closest place may be Red Lobster.
Right. It's an
One
like
thing
you
you're not
said.
gonna ever take me to, whether it's a first or a last date, is a buffet. I don't do places where people dig over my food, so that's the
or a
only place on the
hotel.
list that I'm not going to. Everywhere else is up.
Or a hotel. We're not going to neither one of them two places.
I'm going to the hotel on the first date.
Okay.
I'm ordering room service and I'm getting in the jacuzzi.
Okay, girl.
Cause it depends. That's what I'm saying. It depends.
Yeah.
What if we going on a trip? What if we out of town for our first date?
Now
We're
you
gonna be
talking about out of town. I'm there. I
Right.
am there. But you talking
That's
about a regular schmegular hotel? No,
He
that's
say
giving
regular,
something else.
So if
regular
a person
smuggler.
rented out a hotel for you and order room service and they was just trying to show you a nice time, maybe they don't have their own place or maybe they're new in town or maybe they just want a mutual location where y'all can hang out and not go to each other's houses, yet they want a private setting. So they rent out a nice hotel room and they say, hey, you're welcome to come by. I'm going to take care of everything. You're not going to show up just because the hotel. That's what you're saying.
No, that's not what I'm saying. You're not going to
That's
tell
what I'm saying though.
That's
People are not logical. They're not logical when they look at this list.
It depends. How about
They're
that?
not
It really just depends.
Hotel, no 9-star hotel, yes.
Exactly. Hotel, no.
Hotel.
Exactly. Miss
That
Bree.
part, that's why I said it depends.
Right.
It's giving DoubleTree room service. Yes, and yes, it's giving.
Motel or hotel, Super 8 or whatever.
Anything with motel in the name of it,
Yeah.
we're not going there at all. I don't do motel.
It's giving Roach Motel. Carpet.
Motel is giving Friday night special. It's not giving.
It's giving carpet. Smell like cigarette smoke.
A hotel is different, though.
Right.
Hotel is
Hotel is different. Hotel, that's why they have two separate names. One has a caliber, and one is just like let's get it in.
Somebody said family functions. So you don't think it's a good show of faith for a man to take you around his family on the first date?
I think
If y'all have been communicating on the phone and y'all have been getting to know one another, and like I said, it's different strokes for different folks. But I have been invited to a family reunion for a first date.
Oh, that's crazy. You don't know me.
He's talking about everybody been one time in their life. Period, Mike. Keep it real. Keep it real.
Miss Devery talking about 1 hour.
Action Miss Devery, they do about an hour over there at that motel.
What is going on with y'all comments?
Come on, it's Lord. You better know. Everybody been in that trying time after the club. Right. Everybody been in that trying moment after the club. Stop playing.
But is
Stop playing.
But is that a date?
Sometimes you ain't trying to wait.
That's not a date though.
It's a date for me. Let me tell you something.
A whole lot of shiggity.
I'm too grown. I'm gonna keep it too real for this list, girl. Let's go on to the next time. Cause sometimes if I'm at that club and I'd had me a good drink back in the day, And me and my friend in there, me and my guy friend in there, we ain't got time.
This fool talking
We
about
ain't got time. We going to the nearest. We going to the nearest location and settle the score, baby, and we'll worry about the rest later. That part. And we're going to get some chicken wings on the way from the Wingstop, which is on this list. That part. Or we might go to Jack in the Creek. Close. You killing me acting like they've been in the heat of the moment in their life.
Y'all went to at least 6 or 7 of these places.
Jacuzzi, yes, in the middle of the room.
Yes, indeed. Miss Beavery know what it is, what it do, girl. I remember the one that had the lights on the ceiling, and when you come in, it had the pole in there ready. All the activity could take place in there, girl. Okay, Pink Monkey days, like period. I remember the Pink Monkey used to be lit. Stop playing.
Oh
Wait a minute.
I'm an old school girl.
Wait.
I used to be an old school girl back in the day. Stop.
Oh my God.
Yes. Wait. I
I
knew it. But wait a minute. Here's the kicker, ladies. She went on this whole rant and never said, like, she came because the comments gonna eat you alive when you
absolutely
come. The internet will eat you alive
every time.
So she came, she was talking, and she went on there talking about she empowers women with what? Because you're
not empowering anyone. You're putting women at a disadvantage because you're creating false narratives and making women. You're doing too much. Do what works for you, sweetie.
Right.
Do what. And I'm sure she's single, by the way.
Right. So then she said, Mike said, I'm dead. He said, then she said,
don't revive you, Mike. Don't worry about it.
She went on a whole rant on the internet trying to respond to the comments. She didn't have her braids was to the back. She had on a baseball cap. She kept saying, well, I'm going to say, and I want to say, and I took the comments in, and
but this is how I feel. Y'all open up this door for people to judge y'all or come at y'all and say, their opinion. Right. Y'all opening the door for this, and
then get mad when people respond. Exactly. You can't get mad.
You can't get upset. Like the whole story.
Going to a fast food restaurant.
You can't.
A fast food restaurant.
This wide open.
That's not a date.
It's not.
That's not a date. That's an outing.
Mm-hmm.
That's an outing. And sometimes, what if you just, like I say, it different things work for different people. I'm a single mother. Sometimes I don't have a lot of time. I may have just a little time. So if we want to meet up real quick for 30, 45 minutes at Starbucks just to get eyes on each other and say what's up, get us a hug, do a quick meet and greet. That's all I got time to do. That's all I got time to do. I'm going to go meet you at Starbucks. I'm going to meet you at Smoothie King. I might meet you at Whataburger in the lobby. It just depends on what I have going on. So you can't sit up here and put all these stipulations on dating. You're going to die alone because you have yourself boxed in. Somebody said it best a long time ago. I don't remember who said it, but creating this sense in your mind of what you want in a partner is going to put you at a disadvantage every time, because everything you feel like you want in a man may not be what you need in a man. God may have different plans for you. So you may be pushing that man away that's for you because you got this long list of stuff. You got this long list of stuff that you done concocted in your head. Oh, my man got to have this, that, and the third. Meanwhile, Johnny Taylor over here don't have none of that, but he gonna treat you right. He gonna make sure you taken care of. He gonna look out for them kids, and he gonna go to work. So what you really need to do is sit down and learn how to be where they're at, because you're not the only one working. You're not the only one tired. You're not the only one dealing with life.
Right.
And you're not the only one that's going to require some type of accommodation.
That part.
Now, don't make me preach. Make me get on my Al Sharpton. Yeah, for real.
Mike.
That's what the women be acting like, those artificial intelligent creatures. Because who made y'all? Because y'all don't speak for me. Because Jamie going to about 27 out of the 28 places on the list.
Exactly. Cheesecake gonna be number one.
Hello, not number two. Number one.
Because
I'm girl, it's a long time. I'm gonna me a slice of cheesecake.
I'm gonna
get me an appetizer.
And I already
I've been on a coffee date multiple times, as you said, Divine. You just need to see if you vibe with the person. Are you going to have the same
Exactly. I love a
conversation
long drive. I love a long drive. It gives me time to
that gives
talk,
you
break
time
the
to talk?
ice. Yes. Get a feel for the person. We're breaking the ice. By the time we get to our destination, we holding hands and we grooving, baby. We
Yeah.
probably done smoked us a joint. We probably done had us a little sippy sip. We
Right,
on. It's
On
up when
another
we get there. We
level.
about to have fun.
Mm-hmm.
right. You already know the person by then.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
That's
They want
right.
these
Because
men to take them
they
places
want the
they can't afford
5-star
to take
treatment.
themselves.
Yep.
I ain't never even know. They couldn't even tell me what Ruth Chris looked like in the lobby, let alone in a chair sitting waiting on dinner. And Fogo the Child and nowhere else. Vic and
Right.
Anthony's, you probably couldn't even have to Google where they said and then talking about where a man got to take you. Stop playing with
Just
yourself.
sit down. Put your leg down.
Right. So the next one I want to talk about, ladies, because I know we're gonna
We
go
gonna
talk
talk
about
about
this.
this one to the show over because I that killed me dead when I saw the list because all I said was I'm going there.
Right.
To church.
All of
You don't
those.
want to go with your man to church.
Only one I probably won't go to is Denny's because I don't like Denny's. Not
I
because
don't patronize Denny's because of their racial background, but when
Right.
before I had the knowledge to know enough, I would have gone to Denny's because their that turkey O'Toole used to be my sandwich
mm, yeah, I
after
never
the club.
been a big fan of Denny's. That's the only reason why I
Stop
said
at Denny's, get a turkey O'Toole, then hit that mall.
it.
So I want to talk about this one, ladies. Let's talk about Black excellence. So this one is in reference to a Black-owned Atlanta media and entertainment business. Spiritual World posted it this week, has closed on a 7-figure building, a creative space for creators, entrepreneurs, music artists, and business owners. That's a
That's amazing.
That's really
yeah,
good.
that's a huge accomplishment. When I saw it, I was like, oh yeah, he doing big things.
Spiritual Word started out as just an Instagram page.
Right.
Mm,
I've been following him. Yeah, they was just a regular Instagram page putting quotes, putting spiritual
that's
That's
quotes.
it.
it. That's all.
And then they started adding gossip like TMZ.
Hmm.
Right.
Um and so yeah,
That's
I'm
cool.
proud of them.
Hmm.
Y'all did that.
I like how Atlanta is setting the foundation for Black excellence.
Right. Absolutely.
Like even with Tyler Perry and all the work that he's doing, like I know it's his own creative space too, and he's given a lot of Black people jobs as well. And so this is just another opportunity and another
Right.
door that's being open for more Black people and more minorities.
But
Absolutely.
Atlanta has been a hub of Black excellence. That's what
For a
inspired me
long
to
time.
move to Atlanta in 2012 because they were just it was up there. It was all you saw was
Bring it
Black
up.
people moving and shaking. It was like a Black version of New York. Nobody was sitting still. People was making moves, going to
And
college.
so I think because it was a point in time where it was booming, right? It's
Yeah.
so many other states that have caught that boom and
Mhm.
now it's back, right? And
Right.
so I think it's really good that they have this platform and they're able to give these people this opportunity to better themselves, better their lives, their families, everything. This is really a major accomplishment.
Absolutely. That's the that's why I brought it to the forefront because I was like,
Yeah,
this is amazing. This is
that's cool.
it's
Yeah,
really dope.
that's amazing. Congratulations, spiritual word.
Congrats. Whoop whoop.
Yeah, yeah,
Out here doing big things.
Big,
So
big,
the
big things.
So I do want to bring to your attention. I know I like Panera Bread. We've been talking. Seems to be the theme. Food seems to be the underlying theme for tonight's show. We talk about restaurant. Talk about food. So there was. I'm gonna bring this story up. So this young lady went to Panera Bread, and she was 21 years old. She's a college student. So there's a lemonade that they sell. It's called the Charge Lemonade, and she had a heart
Mhm.
condition, and she knew
Mhm.
that could not drink any caffeine
Mm.
because of her heart condition. So she drank this particular charged lemonade, which did not have a disclaimer on it, that is multiple times more than the caffeine in a Red Bull or a Monster. So I drink Monster and I drink Red Bull. Now, if it's stronger than those, it's a very, very strong drink. So she ended up dying from drinking that particular drink
Mm.
because of her heart condition, because of how much caffeine was
Was
in the drink.
inside them. So the charge drink is caffeine.
But they
Mm.
don't say it's caffeine. She didn't know. Well, I don't know if she knew. That's allegedly. She didn't know that it was caffeine in that drink, and so she drank it. And then, of course, she has this heart condition, so it caused her to pass away. So, um, if you don't like caffeine like that, and you have a heart condition, you definitely want to ask questions. I think for me, I ask questions about drinks when I don't know what the
And
ingredients
that's
is.
my problem. I grieve for the family and I understand the loss. But my thing is this: if you know you have a certain condition, it's not only the responsibility of the restaurant. You need to take initiative and ask the questions that need to be asked also. That's like a person with food allergies. You're not just going to consume all the food in the restaurant under the assumption that it doesn't have in it what you can't have. You're going to ask, hey, does this have
Right.
peanuts? Does this
Right.
have citrus? Does this have tomato juice?
Yeah.
You're going to ask.
I hate to be insensitive, but if you don't know what it is, why are you trying it?
Is that it's
Right.
a charged lemonade? So for common sense purposes, something in it is increased. You need to ask:
Hmm. Something
is
is
this more
definitely increased.
caffeine? Is
Yeah.
it more sugar? What
Right.
exactly is in this drink? Or you could have very well not chose to drink a charged beverage.
Right.
Stick to what you
Absolutely.
know. Stick to what you know.
Get some
That's
water.
me.
Yeah.
I
I'm
stick
kind
to
of
what I
with you.
know,
And I hate
because
to
if it
be. I'm
yeah.
sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, we probably finna say the same thing. I
Yeah,
stick to
I
what
hate
I
to
know.
be. Yeah, I hate to be insensitive, but you have a point.
Yeah, we're not trying to.
I'm not going assuming everything is available for me to consume. You know what I mean? I'm not going places and just taking people's stuff and trying it and don't know what's in it. I'm gonna ask. Even like people that are vegan, they don't just go eat whatever. They ask what's in
No,
this,
they
what's
don't.
in that, you know,
Exactly.
and they want to make sure that they're not ingesting any pork or anything like that, you know, any kind of meat. So to each his own. You have to
That's like
be.
the Muslims. Most Muslim individuals, when they go to restaurants, they don't order, they don't attend buffets, things of that nature that are not halal because they don't know what's pork, if the pork has touched the beef. They don't know any of that. So they just simply don't eat it. She
Yeah.
should have simply asked the questions or just not have consumed that beverage. I honestly hope the family does not get a red cent out of Panera Bread because I don't feel like it's their fault
I
at
don't think
all.
so either. I don't think so
You've been
either.
living with a lifelong condition. Let's be for real. How long
Yeah.
have you known what you can and can't have? That's not their fault.
I'm
Right.
sorry. I'm sorry. It's not
If it
their
says
fault.
charged, then she should have been asking questions.
Absolutely. I didn't
Because
even
you
think
don't
about
drink
that.
caffeine at all, and that's not something you
You
ever
should have
drink.
knew it was full of caffeine. It's charged. What did
And
you think
so,
charged
and
meant?
so because you don't drink caffeine, you're not familiar with those words. But I'm gonna just tell you like this: context clues will tell you what the word mean. Because when you say it charged extra, yeah, it's
Hang on.
something extra
Did
in
you
it.
think
It's
was
Because
charged. Think about it before you
what
speak.
did you just say? Context clues. Just log off, Zoe, please.
right?
No,
You
seriously,
said
because when
context
she said
clues.
charged, I'm
Yeah.
like, you know what? It's something that is increased. Literally, it's
Right.
charged.
Absolutely. Yeah. I feel bad for the family. I really do. I don't like to see
Yeah,
anybody
I know.
lose their life. But at the end of the day, it's a life lesson to make sure that you ask questions about your food and drinks. Like, you don't
Yes,
just assume that something is doesn't have something in it that you normally are allergic to, or you cannot have, or you shouldn't be consuming. That's why they put labels on certain foods that they have. They are made in a factory where peanuts and stuff like that. They put it on the label to let you know.
And so, did you follow this story? Because I want to know if, like, she went home and that happened, or like, what happened? Like, was she at
I
the?
went when I saw the article, I read it. It didn't say
It did say
necessarily
she went home.
how
Okay,
long it took her to pass away. Um, it was just saying that she died from the drink. I don't think they'll bring out many details because it is an ongoing lawsuit.
Yeah, lawsuit. They're not gonna go
Um,
into grave detail, but it does say that she was, she was a college student, so she went into Panera Bread to get this drink. But like we were saying, like she doesn't consume caffeine. You wouldn't just consume something that
that you're not familiar with. I'm sorry, it
right.
just doesn't make no sense on why you would even choose something that you're not familiar with.
and it's sad that she
Because,
made
like,
and end up winning a lawsuit when they really have no grounds. But because it's a big food chain and people always thirsty for a few dollars, they're gonna try to do what it takes. Money is not gonna replace the grief. Your
right.
child is
And
gone. They're not
they're
ever coming back.
grieving. They're also grieving, and people do, spiteful things
Yeah.
in that
Right.
time. And so that's just something that's going to be left up to the courts to decide at this point. But you're responsible for what you intake in your body, especially
Right.
if you have conditions and you have known these
Allergies. Yeah.
conditions, known
Exactly.
allergies, known things, known medical conditions. You have to take better care of yourself and be more cautious,
Absolutely. Yeah.
because it's not the same as somebody that may not be allergic or somebody that might not be dealing with certain health issues as you have to be cautious.
That's part.
You
Yeah. Miss
can't
Sugar
just
Reese say
try
yes.
anything, especially when your life is at risk.
Right. Absolutely.
Like a pregnant woman, the doctor saying, "Hey, you're at a high risk.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want you to consume any fruits throughout your pregnancy." And you go and you get a lemonade because it says that it's concentrated lemonade, it's not natural. And you lose the baby. Who fault? Didn't they say no fruit?
Yeah, you can't sue the doctor
Okay,
because the doctor already informed you on what
Right.
you
exactly.
should not be
Be
doing.
consuming. Right.
Yeah, I mean, it's not realistic for me.
It's
It's not realistic scenarios, and you got people. I'm sorry, I'm just gonna have to go there with y'all. You got black people getting killed in the middle of the street. You got black people getting murdered by officers every day, let alone every other day. And we talking about a little girl family trying to sue Panera Bread because she decided to drink a charged lemonade. I'm sorry, it's other
everybody
stuff
gonna
that we.
win.
Yeah, that's crazy to me.
Right. Absolutely. Yeah. I got you. I knew
Insanity.
it was gonna get y'all. So I be knowing the stories that's gonna take y'all all the way to there and back.
We do it every
I,
Girl,
time.
no,
I
it's
do it
that
every
list
week,
for me,
don't I?
girl.
We do
I do it
it
I
every
every
been
week.
talking about that list all day though. That's the crazy thing. People been texting me and stuff because they know I'm a realist girl and they know I would get a female together. I would gather them quickly because I'm not
It's the
biased. You
standards. It's
have
the
to be.
standards. How are your standards that high now?
It's okay to have
Right.
high standards, but be realistic
Be
and
realistic,
be
especially for a
and
first date.
be and
Y'all missed
yeah
the
and
key
be
word.
courteous
Y'all
to
missed the key
others.
word. I said now you have standards.
That part.
Because
That
You
I'm
know
part.
what they have
sure.
before.
Hello? Because stop it.
That
I
You
don't
part.
know, girl.
believe.
So this one I know is gonna take y'all over the edge. So this is my juicy tea. So let's take like
Uh-oh.
a quick break and then we're gonna be back with the juicy tea
I'm
because I
scared
know
of you, girl. You throwing them out there today. Every
let's take a quick break and we're gonna come right back for the juicy tea, okay?
time.
Bring that heat.
Hey, it's your girl Queen Danae. Thank you for 35,000 views on my music video BYOB featuring Big Yayo. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Let's keep them numbers going up, and make sure you set your notifications so you don't miss any of my new releases and my podcast, The Queen's Lounge. See you soon over on YouTube. Oh yes, you've got it right. It's Queen Danae.
It's my girl Queen Danae. Shout out, y'all go check her out. She on with the music, and it's taking off.
So
One of my favorite Southern soul artists, baby.
Right, come on.
Bring your own bottle. Yeah.
Come on, bring your own bottle.
Thanking. That's the one I like. Come on now.
Okay. So let me talk about this one. Let me put this one up here because I already know we done went in on this one. Hold on 1 second.
I'm scared of you. Is it a video?
Something controversial.
Hello.
Your first.
Oh my.
Oh Lord.
Girl, you just like punch me in the gut.
DJ Envy's marriage.
Yeah, because that came out right when I got on Love and Hip Hop. And we had just broken up because the wife found out, which I was totally oblivious to. I knew about the kids. Mind you, I have a kid, but I have a baby daddy. And it's more common where we come from to have kids, but you're not married. You just got a baby mama or a baby daddy. So I knew about the kids, and it was always told to me as his kid's mother. Never wife. And I didn't get that realization until I got the phone call.
From the wife.
From the wife.
She called you.
Mm-hmm. I bet they didn't say that on the radio.
DJ Envy's wife called you and said what?
Hi, this is Gia Casey. Is this Erica Mena? I said yes.
Her facial expression is hilarious.
Be lying through them.
Yeah.
Through them
You know you should be lying.
His wife. And I remember this day because I was in New York City with a friend of mine. It was her birthday, and Envy was DJing that night. So we were actually getting ready at a hotel for my friend's birthday to meet up with him, who's DJing in the city, to enjoy her birthday. That was like so coming out, okay, and then I just left King's father. This was my first relationship from that. And right away, he showered me with money, gifts.
He did.
That's enough.
Envy did.
Yeah.
How did you meet him?
Through a mutual friend at a strip club called Jersey Girls.
Of course he did.
With all that illegal money he got from that real estate
Ponzi. That's my point. That is my point. So
yeah,
not everybody has a baby mama and a baby daddy. Let's start there.
Right.
That's not the dynamics for everybody's relationship.
Erica, where you from again? She's talking about it's not coming where I'm from. You are from a Hispanic family. Your mother and father was together, and your mother is black, if I'm not mistaken.
Hey.
I can't take Erica serious on any interview.
Yeah.
Right.
Because you reaping what you sown. You was messing with that woman husband. You knew that man was married. Anybody from New York knew DJ Envy was married. Let's be for real. His wife was on the scene with him. You knew the man was married. That's my thing. I don't believe her. And then all you doing now is reaping what you sown. Now you out here crying about your own husband. You mad? But it's okay for you to do it with somebody else's husband, but just don't want them to mess with yours. Like, no.
Yep.
And so even though she was younger when she was doing all of that, now look at the tables and look how they have turned.
Mm-hmm.
That part.
So you gotta pay attention to yourself.
I knew that when I saw this, I was like, because it was being mentioned when they were talking about the scandal about the the Ponzi scheme that
Mm-hmm.
you mentioned, and then that they had a relationship with each other. And I was like, what?
So I'm with you, Divine. I can't see her not knowing that he
She
was
knew.
married. Yeah, he everybody knew he was
You know
married.
how long he was with his wife, and if
Yeah.
I'm not mistaken, they still together.
They still together.
Yeah.
And that's just what I be talking about. And we as Black women have to learn how to do that. You have to sometimes, it's not that you being a doormat at all. You have to realize when you have a husband of a certain caliber, women they are treacherous like that. They're gonna test you. And sometimes your husband might not be as strong as he need to be.
Right.
For whatever the reason may be, maybe you're not doing your part to be supportive, or you're not there to support him in his career endeavors, or whatever the case may be, not giving him a pass for messing with Erica. But I'm just saying, you really don't know the dynamic from the outside looking in as to why he did what he did. But you got thirsty women out here like her that's gonna go after the man just because he a famous DJ. You see the money, you see the club entry for free, you young, you outside. So that's all appealing.
At that point, what she was claiming, he was spoiling her. He was basically
Right.
putting her up, doing whatever she wanted. So why wouldn't she?
You're going to keep doing it. You don't care if he married or not. The typical story that we see, we saw it with Matthew Knowles and his side piece. We saw it with Wendy Williams' husband and his side piece. These powerful men out here with this money and these hot, like, that's what they looking for.
Yep,
That's what they
exactly.
looking for. But what they don't bank on is a woman saying, hey, that's my husband. I'm going to stand by him and we're going to work through this. And I want you to know that you don't have no place here no more. And for the man to actually choose his wife and do the right thing. They don't never count on that. So now you are looking dumb because he's still with his wife and you basically was used for whatever the time being that he needed you for at that moment. And he chose to make things work with his wife. Now you on here want to tell out, why do you do that? It's over with. If you feel any type of compassion for this woman, you would not be on this platform talking about this.
It's been over with
For years.
For years.
Since.
You need to shut up and sit down.
Yeah, it's crazy how.
And it tells you the year 2013. We in 2023.
The same thing Nasal E need to do up here talking about Carmelo Anthony shot his shot at her. Girl.
I know you lying.
I could not even type my comment on there fast enough, girl. It could not
stop it. She need to control her ex-husband, baby daddy. Nasal needs
That's what you need to be worrying about. You need to be worrying about that and that imbalanced plastic surgery you went and got. You need to be worrying about that. You don't need to be worrying about nothing else.
Not an imbalance.
It's very imbalanced. It's very imbalanced. It's not giving what it should. And so what you need to do is worry about that. Because Carmelo Anthony is a public figure and so is Lala. And this is whatever he did to you, you're very classless.
Girl, that man don't want
it. If he tried it at all, why are you not keeping that private between you and him? Like, why are you not keeping that private? Then talking about you love Lala. Girl, there's no way you love Lala getting on here talking about this. It's just no way. They got a child.
I'm sorry, that woman is a liar. And the truth is not in her.
Wait a minute, the part that kills me, you talking about my man, but then you're going to talk about I love you. You can't.
You talking about my ex-husband, my son's father. My son is old enough to understand and see and know what you're talking about, but you still out here running your mouth. You disrespectful and you have no class. And you need to shut up and go worry about that surgery job that looked terrible. And your own child and your own husband that walked out on you.
I don't understand. Right. I don't understand how she can even.
Because Lala got rid of her husband. She was done after he cheated. She got rid of him.
It's a difference.
Yours got rid of you.
Yeah. And even the way that the relationship ended with Nasal and her and Devon, whatever that boy name is. The way the debacle ended on social media, you can never come back from
it, girl.
You can never come back from stuff like that. So I don't know how she can even speak on what the next person is doing when she's
on a real marriage. Because we all know that was fake. When that was a real marriage they had. You didn't even. You had a social media marriage. It was only for social media purposes. You was almost 50 years old having your first baby. How dare you?
Yeah, sit down, because that man don't want you.
Right.
He never did. I could look at him, baby. That man looked too good. I knew it right then and there. He was playing games with her.
Yeah, he was young.
He was fine. He was fine.
It's giving Mm-mm.
You know it.
It was given publicity stunt.
Hello, because they definitely went on marriage
Boot camp.
boot camp. Yeah.
He
And
made him some money and moved around. Got his name out there. He's a
he
tattoo
looks
artist.
awkward. They look awkward.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right along with her nasty mac and cheese that she was putting on the Instagram.
That peach cobbler girl. Talking about her mama. My mama be throwing down. Girl, the lies you tell.
That look like
that's what throwing down is. You need to throw that in the garbage.
Literally throw it down on the ground.
Please.
Literally throw that down on the
Let
ground.
it fall. Let the whole tray just fall.
I have one last story, ladies, before we get out of here. It's one last story. And this was a funny one. This is let me share it.
A lighter.
Hold on 1 second. I know I've been coming with them tonight. I'm sorry.
It was.
Oh, girl, I saw this.
No, you don't. I certainly don't. Why do I not? You're crushing the ramen noodles for one. With the yes,
the ramen with my mental health.
No, they're not.
They're perfectly
fine. Crush them.
They're not crushed. And why does it matter?
You're not getting your
They're not for you
Why would you
anymore.
get a tip?
They're not for you anymore. I just told you why I should get a tip.
They-
I had to pack all of this in my car and
I
bring it
paid
to you
for
guys
them.
and unpack it. You did not pay me. You paid the
I paid
delivery
for this
app.
food, okay?
You paid the delivery app. You
cannot
did not
touch
pay
the
me.
food to give
Do you not
me
understand
stuff.
that? No,
Give me
I'm
my
taking
stuff.
all of this back.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
No,
You guys can get your
you're
refund, and
not.
another delivery driver can deal with you guys. I'm not going to deal with
No,
you.
you're stealing.
No, I'm not
You
stealing
are
it. I'm
stealing
taking it
for
back.
How
to
do we
the
know you're
store.
going to take
I'm
it back
taking
to the
back
store?
the
How do we know?
Baby, listen. First
You'll
of
get a
all,
receipt. Trust me.
No,
You'll get your
first of
receipt.
all,
Yeah, you will.
First of all,
I'm gonna go take it back to the store.
I just don't.
I don't
You can
need
get.
it.
First of all, my groceries would have been out of the car. Let's start there.
Yeah,
My groceries would have been out of the car and
yeah.
in my home. Karen was scared of Jaleisha. We're gonna give these extra names because Karen was like, "Oh my God, you're crushing the ramen.
You're crushing the ramen noodles."
There wouldn't have been no talking.
Excuse me. So
My question
Pay for my groceries.
She
I don't owe you
said,
no tip.
I packed the groceries in my car and I brought them here. And did I understand correctly that she had unpacked the groceries from her vehicle and then put them back inside of her car?
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm trying to understand
because they didn't give her a tip. She
Hold on, I'm trying to understand. Hold on, because I don't think I'm getting it. So
I think
I'm trying to figure out. Yeah, because you got me wrong. I'm trying to figure out at what point did you come back and pick up my groceries and put them back in your raggedy ass car?
Hello, because you allowed not you allowed her to bend over and pick up item by item and place it back in her car and argue with her about your belongings that you've paid for, that you've purchased, and watched her pull out of the car.
I would have put her car on flat. I would have put it on flat. Where we're not doing
nowhere. You're not going nowhere.
And matter of because you get that notification when they get close. I'm already outside on my porch.
Right.
You don't have to pack in.
It's optional. A tip is optional.
You're gonna have to.
Yeah, it's optional, and you can see how much tip they give you with the order. You don't even have to take it. You can see how much tip they leave when you accept the order. It tells you what they paid, how much tip, how much the order was, all that. So.
Miss Diva said, "Wait,
you sign up to be a grocery delivery driver and then get mad because somebody don't tip you for doing a job you signed up to do. That's like me going to McDonald's and ordering a Big Mac combo, and when they give me my bag and they say, well, you're not gonna tip me for making your fries and burger, bitch. No, I just came in McDonald's door. This is what y'all doing here, right? Y'all serve burgers and fries.
That's right.
I'm not mandated to do a damn thing.
Yeah, Miss Divari, the
That's
husband
right.
had time to record, but not get my groceries. I would have been
See,
bumping
now,
pillows.
I'd have
that's
been
what it is.
I'd have been snatching my groceries out that trunk and hitting her ass upside the head with the bag.
You're gonna have to pull me off of her.
Yeah.
Because I need
Right.
my stuff.
Thank you for tuning in.
Thank you for tuning in, Daddy.
I wouldn't have had no bread, no eggs, girl. Everything would have been
Mashed up and broken.
They really would have been crushed at that point because by the time I finished bashing her head up against the Roman noodles, they've been crushed.
Because the whole time she's steady standing there, I would have been standing there grabbing. Thank you.
She's crushing the ramen noodles. Girl.
Oh, well, grab the box of noodles. What's wrong with you? Why you standing there debating?
That's why I say Jaleisha knew who she could do this to. Because had it been Taquasha would have ate her alive.
Exactly.
You would have up and spit her out for lunch.
You already know it.
Like Divine said, I'm standing outside waiting on my groceries. And had she done what she done to one of us,
I guess it does.
She just see one of us sitting out there. She wouldn't have tried that because I come outside on purpose looking like a fool when I order anything because I don't want no shoes and nothing on because when I have to get you, I'm gonna get you.
Yeah, tennis shoes laced up and all, t-shirt.
Now I'm barefoot and I got my hair all over my head. I ain't cute.
Crazy.
And I make sure I have on the raggediest shit I can find because if I have to tear your ass up, that's what I'm gonna do to get my shit out your car.
Now with those shoes on, baby.
Remember back in the day? Okay, I ain't trying to mess none of my good clothes up when I wear your ass out in this parking lot because don't play with my grocery order.
Hello.
Wait a minute.
That's the
I
wrong
want to go
thing
to
to do is
Divari
play with
comment.
somebody.
She said, "How I know you gonna take them back to the store?" First of all, she's not gonna even get an opportunity to
because the car gonna be on flat. You're not gonna leave, sweetie.
I'm just saying, it took you more.
I would have went got my butcher knife out the house and I'd have punctured all four of her tires while she sat there. And we would have been up from there.
She packed them groceries, and it would have took me to take my stuff about her car.
That part, like Miss Divari said. Had it been Miss Divari, she'd have got that ass beat. I don't like to go to the grocery store anyway.
Exactly.
Right.
That's the purpose. That's the purpose.
The whole point of the order is because I don't want to go to the store.
I didn't want to go in the store.
So if you finna force me to go, you definitely got to come and tell me.
Oh my God, you're crushing our stuff. Why are you taking our groceries back? It wouldn't be no conversation. When she pushed me like that, girl, she'd have got pushed down.
Yeah,
these platforms giving people too much of an outlet to do the food. That's what's happening, and it's gonna get somebody hurt out here. It really is. Because don't try that. If you go to my address, please do not try that.
Somebody start recording me, I'm gonna fall out on the floor, and I swear to God, they attack me. You have attacked me. Oh no, they didn't hit me upside the head.
She'd have pulled out her camera and start recording because girl, I'd have had all floor of her tires on flat. And then I would have called the authorities and said, "Can you remove this person off my property? They're trespassing. I don't care how you get this raggedy shit off my lawn, but I want it out. And I want it out here."
She said, "Well, now I gotta deal with you getting my stuff from your truck over $2 tip."
Because that's all you get.
And so, and this is the other gag for me. The tip is optional. Why are you pressed about a tip?
I'd have gave her a handwritten tip. Next time, don't take the fucking order. Yeah. Tip number what?
I would have taken some groceries.
Let me
go
you a regular job so you don't have to worry about the tip.
Yeah, let me go.
Tip number 2.
Right. Here's the tip. Brush your teeth and wash your ass every day.
That's it.
Who's
when the cat's away, the mouse will play. Tip number 3.
Wait a minute, Miss Divari talking about that was her rent. It was. She needed $2 more. Her last $2.
Y'all need to cut it. I'm done because you can't make me believe she put all them groceries back in the car for $2 for rent.
She wouldn't have got one of my bags back in her car, girl.
Hello, that's the point. It took you too much time to re-put the bag.
Miss Definitely.
She's trying to pay some bills that's due. Turn the lights on. I'm trying to tell you.
I'm done.
Way she was holding them bags hostage,
Baby,
child.
the way she was holding the
The way
Roman
she had
noodles,
them Roman, yes, not Roman noodles.
you know
But
what
Now
I
you
mean.
crushing the
no, that's
ramen
what
noodles.
she said.
Girl,
Roman
was it a
noodles.
skit?
The Roman.
She said Roman noodles.
Yeah, is it a skit? Because why are you worried about ramen noodles?
The
She
bag
got all
was
your
in
other
her
stuff in
grocery
there.
bag.
Girl, your whole grocery
Listen.
list.
She had your perishable items out here in this weather. That's what you need to be worried about. Shit.
I
Why
don't
you
like
worried
my
about some
bread
groceries?
crushed. I don't want my bread
Yes.
smashed. I don't want my eggs crushed. Look, come on now.
My meat don't need to be unrefrigerated for long. And you had my shit in the trunk, so God, it's hot.
Right.
Girl, she don't know what
I
kind of
know
trouble she'd have been in had she showed up at my doorstep. It
mine
would have
did.
been up from there.
She got the right one.
She got the right one on the
She
right
picked the
day.
right people because
That's
she
it.
couldn't have came to regular degular black folks' house with that nonsense because you would have got beat up upside the head. Oops,
Baby, the
upside
whole
the head.
neighborhood
'Cause
would have been out
even
there.
my grandma probably would have got a stick for her. I ain't
Right.
even gonna lie. She probably would have got a stick for her.
Exactly. Which y'all take this tea to go for the week?
Don't play with my grocery order.
Ooh.
Don't be her. It's not gonna work out well for you. And that's it. And
Which
yes, I
one
will
is-
be going to all the places on that list except for one, which is the buffet. And I'm gonna be on time. And I'm driving my own car, and I'll meet you there. That's why I take this tea to go.
Take this tea
Ladies,
to
don't
go,
shit
Zoe, 'cause
yourself.
I gotta stop laughing to get mine out.
So my take this tea to go. Well, first I want to talk about something real quick. So I do want to let you guys know that October 28th is the second annual Girls to Mom Breast Cancer Awareness Walk. So I hope you guys go register on Eventbrite or girlstomom.org and get your tickets, pre-register. We have a lot of vendors. We have a lot of breast cancer survivors, speakers. A lot of people will be out there. So y'all come out, support us, and come show some love and come see what we have going on, guys. My take this tea to go is to be optimistic. Be optimistic and continue to motivate yourself. And if nobody is in your corner, be your biggest supporter.
Okay. All right. Well, that puts me on the stage. All right.
You guys
So
make sure to go to events.girlstomom.org.
Thank you,
Still
girl.
time to register.
Yeah.
Still time to register. Absolutely.
Yes.
Breast cancer awareness is important. So my take this tea to go, and I found this today. As of because today is October 26th. The next chapter of my life is called Healthy, Happy, and Blessed. That's the vibe
Mm-hmm.
from this day forward.
Mm-hmm.
So that's
And
my
that's
take
it.
to go.
Okay.
The next
Okay.
chapter, because we only have 9. My auntie told me this week. Actually today. We only have 9 weeks left in the till the new year.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
So
Right.
it would be just use the next 9 weeks to do what you probably haven't done the entire year. If you haven't been great to yourself, please be great to yourself. If you haven't hugged the person that needs that hug that person. If you come across somebody, just give them a smile. It doesn't hurt to do that. So do something kind
I
for yourself.
do want to say one more thing, y'all. So this is something that I did. I did this at the beginning of the year. So I wrote down like 300 goals for 2023. And so I found my notebook maybe like a month ago, and I started crossing off all of the goals that I had. And so just to see your goals and see like how you achieve certain things or even how long it took you to achieve things,
Right.
that's mentally good for you. Sometimes you need to see it versus go through it.
Absolutely.
So maybe, just try different stuff. See what works for you.
Absolutely. All right, ladies, this has been awesome as always. We laughed and
Yes.
kiki through the whole thing and talked about some really good information. Until next time, make sure you tune in. If you didn't get a chance to see us at the beginning of the show, you can always watch the playback. You can listen to us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and you can go back and watch YouTube, as well as I'm not sure about Facebook Live, but you can go to the other platforms and listen to us if you didn't get a chance to. You did a chance, Miss DeMarie is over here. And Miss DeMarie said we can meet at the Cheesecake Factory.
Exactly. Exactly.
Right. So
Yes.
thank you for tuning in, Miss DeMarie. Thank you, everybody who has tuned in. And we will see you guys next week, which will technically be the first week of November. November. Oh, okay. I learned the word today, Jesus.
November. I say November. I say
November.
my
Got to roll the R's. All righty, ladies. Until next week.
Bye.
I'm gonna say bye.
Ciao.
Bye, guys.
Noches.